I officially have 2 weeks to get this car painted. So you know what that means? It's time to lock in. So focused on working in the car that I completely forgot to eat lunch. And honestly, this is exactly why I like having something like Factor around. When I'm busy working on something, it's really easy for me to just eat whatever is convenient, or to realize it's 4 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything at all. Factor makes it really easy for me to have an actual meal without having to stop what I'm doing for an entire hour, clean dishes, prep food. It's just so simple. The meals are chef-crafted, dietitian designed, and made with real ingredients, and they're delivered fresh and ready in about 2 minutes. I really like that everything is already portioned out for me. I don't have to stand in the kitchen and try to figure out what I'm going to make when I'm already starving. So instead of completely abandoning whatever I'm working on, I can take a few minutes, eat something that's actually going to keep me going, and get back out to the garage. So head to factor75.com or click the link in the description and use my code TAYZFBTS to get 50% off your first box, plus a year of free breakfast. Who doesn't like free stuff? Now, let's get back to
One box per active subscription, free meals applied as a discount on the first box, new or returning subscribers only, varies by plan. Sign up today.
Non-stop, folks. No breaks on this because I'm getting pretty nervous about this deadline. Right now, I'm trying to get the entire car ready for the epoxy. So as you can see, I've taped up the rear, sanded down everything that I want to epoxy. Today, I need to work on the door jambs. So I've already got majority of the door jambs sanded down. I also noticed that the seam sealer in here was cracking. The seam sealer up here was also basically non-existent. So I'm gonna re-seam seal this. I'm gonna re-seam seal here in the doors. I need to push the car out so I can get the door off so I can sand all of this down. I'm also thinking I should take the fender off and sand an epoxy in here, because if the fender's green, you're gonna see this being blue. So I'm like, we're already here, we might as well. Last but not least, I need to finish sanding the roof here. With the epoxy primer that I plan to spray, I can lay body filler on top of it, and it's gonna make it a lot easier for me to see high and low spots. So, like I said, let's lock back in. I haven't been filming a whole lot of it because I've just been doing it. You know how it is. Yeah, you know it the whole time. Maybe next year I'll have no time to think about the questions to address. Am I the one to try to stop the fire? Wouldn't test you, I'm not the best you could have attained. Why try anything? I will get there. Just remember, I know that I can tell just what you want. You don't want to be alone. I very much like to multitask while I'm working, which is why I'm always wearing my headphones while I'm working. And that's why this video doesn't have a ton of talking, because I am just so locked in right now. Once I get tired of listening to music, I'll usually watch YouTube or watch a movie. And last night I watched Brothers. It's free on YouTube. Really good movie. I can't say it's what you know it the whole time. Yeah, you know it.
reverse for you.
Yeah, no reverse.
You are canceled from using reverse on this car.
That was not wanting to go into it at first.
Well, I got no shift knob.
Yeah, without a shift knob, you can't shift.
Hey, she's in there, like somewhere.
Stop saying that.
Fly, overfenders, and welded dip. Ready to drift.
Two coats of epoxy primer, done. Whoa, this is not an FC. This is RJ's Miata. Tell us about it. No, but he got in a pretty bad accident when was that, like 5 months ago? March?
So.
It's August, so that was 5 months ago.
Yeah.
5 months ago. So yeah, he did the whole front clip, you know, you can see where he welded it back on, he did all the repairs, and we're working on body work on this thing because you want to respray it like relatively soon. We're all doing body work over here. It's me, Mike, RJ, everybody. But since my FC is in epoxy now, I don't have to worry too much about it being outside. If you can tell, it's thundering. It's been raining constantly, and I can't have the car outside while it's in bare metal. One thing I immediately noticed in the other garage when my FC was in there is that the lighting is so much better. We have the hexagon lights up in there, so I could see every little imperfection on the roof and all over the panels that honestly I never saw before. I have to blame it on the lighting in this garage. It's just horrible. Speaking of lights, our friends at Hyperlight sent over some hexagon lights for my new garage. So let's see what we got in here. Looks like we got the connectors, some zip ties, and our lights. RJ had a good idea that maybe instead of the traditional hexagon, because this garage is kind of small, I feel like I could get away with doing sort of a pattern like this, where I do a hexagon, a straight, and a hexagon, and then see if I can wrap it around the whole garage. Because the good thing in here is that there's so many outlets, and I want to still be able to use them and still have space for stuff, so I guess I'll try to go for that pattern. Ooh. Whoa. I got the first wall done. This is technically the biggest wall. I'm a little not sure what to do over here because of all of this crap. Most of this stuff is for Mike's cars or Smoke's car. I mean, there's like motors and transmissions. Like, I just want to clear all of this stuff out already because, like, look at this. I can't even work on the front of the car. Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna start cleaning a little bit because the mess has gotten insane, and you guys know how I am with hoarding FC parts, and I've already got a huge bin going here. Because I know as soon as I bring the FC back in here, I want to just start working right away, and having a clean workspace is the best way to go about it. Mike's boomer sign for his Gloria. This is actually pretty sweet though. Shows the whole process of him fixing it. Taking that stuff off the top shelf just cleared it out so much. I'm just worried that the hexagons, it's just not gonna work. Unless I move the shelves to wherever the opening of the hexagon will be. We'll see. I might have to shuffle some more stuff around over here. This is actually not sponsored, but Wolfbox sent this over to Mikey. I love using this thing. Sometimes it's nice if I don't want to use the compressor. I did a little bit of a different design. Just put 2 more hexagons down here because I feel like if I'm working on like the side of a car, this was a little too high, but this is like perfect height for like a slammed car. You know, if you drop something on the ground, you can still see. But I really want to cover this breaker box. I wish that, I mean, I love that there's windows, but they're kind of throwing off the lights. So I think I'm gonna run the rest of the lights over here so that if you're working on the front of the car. And then over here on this wall will probably be like my toolbox, maybe another workbench. I tried to clean up as much as I possibly could. There's still just like so much stuff over here. This is my favorite Nabori. This is the die trying. Available on PRIZZA. Need to get higher. Gotta represent, and it covers it up pretty well. Okay, I've got this wall all figured out, and then I threw 3 of them up here as well. I didn't really measure it, and it's not that bad. I don't know why this outlet doesn't work though. Kind of annoying, so I had to plug it in over here. I still have a decent amount in here. I want to see what I can make to maybe put up on the wall over here. Finally moving my toolbox out of here into now my own garage. But this thing has been holding a lot of dust from being in the paint booth garage.
Oh, that was almost a viral clip.
It just ran over my shoe.
Oh, I thought it was the crack.
No. It didn't even get my toes. It just ran over my shoe.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can squeeze it in there. What's that box? That gray box?
Probably parts.
SR stuff or what?
It might be
If
intercooler.
it hasn't been opened in 3 years, don't open it.
It's
just
labeled.
Throw it away.
It's labeled. I label everything I put stuff.
Intercooler coupler
Oh.
clamps. Does it have to be there? Can it maybe go in the shed?
It could go in the shed. Do you want to move it in the shed?
It's probably heavy.
No, it's just rubber and aluminum.
If anyone was curious, I bought this toolbox off of an old BMW tech when I used to work at BMW. So I kept these on here. Yeah, this thing's pretty old and it's great. I love it. I have no idea anything about the year or anything about this. It's sweet. Serves me well. Shout out to Peyton for this. He brought over a bunch of old time beer cans that he had from his family. This is a Busch beer can from like the 60s. And I just cut the top off so that I could put my zip ties in here. Why is it not turning on for you? It's raining again, so unfortunately my FC is stuck in the garage over there tonight since we're not going to be swapping cars. So I will just continue organizing and cleaning up in here so that I'm ready first thing in the morning. I love this toolbox, but like I don't even really have enough tools to like fill this entire thing up. Mind you, I have like a tool bag that I usually keep all of my essentials in. But yeah, majority of these drawers are empty. Not anymore. Well, I think that's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. I absolutely love the progress I made here in the garage. I know I took a little bit of a pivot, which I'm really glad because I know when I bring the FC back in here, the garage is clean. There's lots of lights. I'm gonna be able to see everything. I finally have my toolbox in my own garage. I haven't had my own garage since I lived in my apartment about 2 years ago. And even then, it was an unfinished garage. So this is really amazing. Even though it's still full of a bunch of Mike's skateboards and motors and transits and parts and stuff. He plans to clear this out for me at some point. I also still had quite a few lights left over, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up extending it or maybe put some on the ceiling. I'm not entirely sure. Good morning. Let's check on RJ's progress out here. Looks like he is jamming out.
You get me dancing?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going? How late were you out here last night?
I think I packed up like at midnight. Because I sanded it and there's high spots, and I tapped them down, and then I sanded it, and then there's high spots, and then
That's so bad.
tapped it down, and
Yeah.
so this is the last one, but that's also the third time that I've said that. Mike worked on that, and I entrusted him to.
I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't trust Mike with hammering bodywork.
The rest of the car, for the most part, is straight though, which is good.
Sweet.
So this was a lot of work. This door.
Do you mind if I push my car out?
No, actually, that would like be better. So.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I think that's good. Semi out of here. Oh, e-brake. Okay. Well, luckily this is covered by the over, so like I'm not too concerned about that. But
I just mean like when that's bare metal, like you can't see that.
yeah, exactly. Then obviously, like you can see the little ripples in here from the trunk. This is where the third brake light was. Mike welded this up. This is where my antenna was. Mind you, I'm gonna have to sand all of this before I do any sort of filler work. But yeah, putting it in primer helps so much to see the imperfections. And Peyton and I noticed this big dent right here that I guess I never noticed before. Like, hello? Body Shop Mikey is coming over to help look at my quarters because it's about time to put the overfenders on. However, there's one thing I want to change. So this is how the overfender sits. And I never really liked this little back portion. And if I were to mold it, it would mold into the back of the trunk, which I don't really like the idea of. So I think I'm just gonna cut it right about here and just have more of a clean mold. I don't know, I was trying to sand it off and it's like gumming up on the sandpaper.
Let me see that.
Yeah. Got the man, the myth, Mikey. Garage 16.
Are you a glazer? Or
Yeah, dude, I only do glazed on everything.
on behalf of Armin and friends?
Oh my man! At this point, we just need a Krispy Kreme sponsorship.
If you're not paying him, you should pay him.
What's that one?
I don't know, but it's some strawberry
pink.
flavored. It's super good.
Jigglypuff.
Pokemon themed.
I just
Jigglypuff. There's a. What is this one? Charmander?
I don't know.
I'm not a big Pokemon fan.
I know that's Pikachu.
Pikachu!
Dude,
Oops,
I'm
sorry.
What I'm gonna do is kind of just like. You got a marker?
It's kind of monkey see, monkey do after the first one. Chopped.
Yeah, and you win the go-kart.
FC acupuncture. So then once this outline is done, we will just grind, let me not use my left hand. We will grind the bare metal so that the panel bond will stick.
I was living at my mom's house, and my brother had an OBS Chevy, and What a good song, dude. Oh my god. Macaroni in a pot, bro.
This is PRIZZA Gems.
She added it to the queue.
I didn't, I swear to God. I have not been on my phone.
That's not your.
I mean, Mikey was like, Cardi B.
Let's f***ing go, dude. Yeah, yeah, let's go, Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi.
Yeah, fucking, I want to touch that. I want you to, yeah, whatever the f you're talking about, do that.
3 men hear Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion for the first time.
This is Megan Thee Stallion.
Do you guys listen to Glorilla?
So, good news.
It reminds me of those cake decorators or like
Yeah.
bakery.
I've actually been on HGTV.
You have?
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
No.
Oh my
With
God.
Panel Bond specifically.
You said that very convincingly. I was like, wait,
You
really?
have to be confident when you make claims like that. You know?
You've lived a lot of lives. Yeah, we go through a tube pretty fast. The initial layer, and then this is for the extra squish. Squish. Is this the scary part?
Well, part where it becomes permanent. Yeah, I haven't ever getting a plug either, dude.
You have a dust mustache.
Dust stash.
You have a dust stash.
New terminology. 2026.
What the fuck? I don't fucking know anything about you, bro.
Mikey's just a gangster. He's a gangster stuck in a 9-to-5 man's body.
Work at Caliber Collision.
Oh,
Don't get that on anything you don't want it on.
I'm okay with panel bonding myself to my car.
RJ, your car's still not painted.
Yeah, you just gotta grind it back once it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grind it back.
24 hours.
Yeah.
24. This looks good.
Thank you, Mikey.
Yeah, you got it. No problem.
Yeah, molded.
Mega shout out to Mikey. He is literally the best teacher. I am so grateful that he came by to kind of show me the ropes on what to do. So now it is just a matter of molding them onto the car and then we get to paint, and that's the exciting part. I can smell it from here. I'm so close. Let's go get some ice cream! Woo!
The support.
Can I please do a cherry, a good cone, vanilla?
Yeah. What size do you want?
Could I do a medium?
Do a small blizzard mint M&M. Did you capture that in 4K? Come with me to have an ice cream cone.
For the very first time. I don't want to eat it yet until everybody gets theirs.
Here, let's go through this amount.
A statue? Vanilla cone dipped in cherry. Woo! Finally got my FC back in the garage with the new lights. Holy crap. This looks insane. Overfender on. Mikey did say to let the panel bond maybe dry for 24 hours. He also said to let the epoxy dry for a little bit longer because it was gumming up the paper so much. Now this is perfect because the lights are directly on this quarter panel, which is the next side that I need to start working on, as well as this part of the roof, which is obviously the most in need of attention. Damn, I can't get over how bright these lights are. This was like the perfect placement for it, I think, because it's like, you know, I could be working on interior stuff, can see everything. This is exactly what I needed in here. Got my toolbox, got everything I need in here. Absolutely freaking perfect. I definitely had to go shower all of that fiberglass off of me, but thank God Mikey came by, gave me such a good idea on how I need to do the other side of the car. I'm so hyped. We are so freaking close, guys. We're so freaking close. So I'll see you guys next Sunday in the next video. Can't wait to make more progress on this thing. Hopefully we can start laying color soon, and I'll see you then. Bye!